So not long ago, we received news on Workhorse that USPS contract is going to be delayed till next year. How's that going to affect Workhorse, and what should you guys be doing? Stay tuned. What's up YouTube, this is Sankey from Stockflix. Now before I talk about Workhorse and the whole situation and what you guys should think about doing, do check out my link down below. That's Trading 212. Go and grab yourself a free share of stock worth up to $100, right? You get a free share, I get a free share. Guys, it's a good deal, go check it out. Really helps support the channel. Now without further ado, let's jump into the portfolio and see what's going on. So guys, on screen is my YouTube growth portfolio on the road to 100k, standing at just under £39,000. That's just under $50,000. Guys, we've had a bit of a drop recently. That's due to the whole EV sell-off. So I know a lot of your portfolios are down as well. But guys, that's just an opportunity. Now, before I jump in and talk about Workhorse, I just want to show you a few stocks that I think are good buying opportunities because now they're in my buy zone, right? So I'd always talk about buy zones, entry points. So guys, first up we have XPeng. They're standing at $52. So guys, if you check a few videos back, I said a good entry point is 50 to 55. That brings them nicely down in line with some other players, right? It's looking very, very nice at 52. Go check out my analysis video that I did on their November delivery numbers, guys. They did very, very well. A very nice uplift of almost 40% month on month to just over 4,000 deliveries. They're flying. Their P7s are flying, their G3s are flying. It's looking very, very good for XPeng. So consider loading up on some XPeng stock. It will pay very, very nice going forward. Guys, next up on screen is NIO, standing at $45, right? From their high of about 55, even beyond that. So they're looking very, very nice at 45, guys. Sub 50, NIO is a very good buy. These guys, they're gonna pick up very, very quickly, right? So grab yourself some NIO stock. They've got massive future potential. Right now, they're looking to expand their production capacity in December. So come January, we should see a really nice uplift on their delivery numbers, right? So grab yourself some NIO stock. They're looking good. So guys, now on to Workhorse. Workhorse have received big news from the USPS. Guys, that contract, that $6 billion contract to revamp their vehicles to be electric, right? It's been delayed. So they're now looking at Q2 2021. So guys, this is a big upset for anyone who holds Workhorse. Now, the Workhorse share price is tanking at the moment. If I look at the pre-market, we are down 25%, guys. 25%. And I expect that to continue slowly dropping throughout the day. So on surface, it's not looking very, very good for Workhorse. But guys, this is my advice, right? I know you might be tempted to sell your stock of Workhorse. You might want to jump out before you think the share price is going to fall to zero. But there's a couple of things to think about and a couple of things to remember, right? The first is that it's not all bad news for Workhorse, right? So they actually have some positives. So guys, these positives are that they have 6,000 vehicle orders transferred to Lordstown Motors, which gives them a 4% royalty. They have a 1% royalty on the gross sales price of the first 2,000 vehicles sold by Lordstown. There is still the potential contract with USPS, and they have a 1,700 vehicle order backlog, right, for their Workhorse Series C truck. So it's not all doom and gloom for Workhorse. They still have some revenue in the pipeline, and this amounts to a couple of billion, right? And their market cap is, after this fall, is going to be a few billion. So it might even be in line. So guys, it's not all doom and gloom for Workhorse. You've got to remember that Workhorse wasn't designed to just service the USPS, right? They didn't create Workhorse for that. They created Workhorse to cater to multinational corporations globally, not just the USPS. So there should be orders coming through for Workhorse over the next couple of months, over the next couple of years. So don't just center your focus on the USPS contract. Yes, it's not good news, but it's Workhorse. One of their main benefit, one of the great things about Workhorse is they have trucks ready to go, right? Not a lot of EV players can say they have commercial trucks ready to go. These guys have them, right? So what I'm doing and what you guys should potentially think about doing, remember this is not financial advice, this channel is for entertainment purposes only, is to hold that Workhorse stock. Now, I would be very surprised if any of you guys have the majority of your portfolio in Workhorse, because Workhorse was always a riskier play. So guys, you've got to remember there's two types of EV players. Those that have the cars on the ground ready to go. They're making deliveries, they've got momentum. That's the Neos, the X-Bunks, the Teslas. Then there's those who are in R&D at the moment, right? And they're going to make deliveries 1 year, 2 years down the line. That's like an arrival. That's like a canoe. That's like a solo. And you want to be allocating a lot more dollars to those that have cars on the ground ready to go. That's a much safer investment. So like I said, I'd be very surprised if any of you have your entire portfolio or most of your portfolio in Workhorse. So what am I doing? What's my recommendation? Guys, I'm not selling Workhorse. Now, I think we're not here to lose money, right? We're here to make money. And it just means that you've got to be a mature investor. You've got to sometimes sit and hold and wait. It's about being patient. Being patient pays off handsomely in the stock market. So just hold the stock. Yes, it might be rough. You're going to see a tumble in the share price. It's not going to be pretty to look at. So I suggest don't look at Workhorse, right? But just hold and wait. If that USPS contract happens, which is a potential, that share price will rise back up again and we'll see an all-time high for Workhorse. Now, I wouldn't allocate any more capital to Workhorse. I wouldn't dollar cost average into Workhorse. I think Workhorse is a pretty risky play at the moment. Just leave your dollars in there, let them sit, and let Workhorse work on getting its orders, getting momentum, getting things in the pipeline, and let that share price creep back up over time. Now guys, if you check one of my videos, I always do strategy videos with you guys, how to not lose money, how to protect your investments. I did suggest putting a limit order on the Workhorse, right? And I did say do a 10%, 20% limit order on Workhorse. If you don't know what a limit order is, it's just when the share price drops below a certain point, it cashes out, you get the returns, and it just protects that investment, right? It's just a hedge for your investment. So guys, start getting used to using the tools that are available to you, right? There's a lot of investing tools that are available for you to help you make money and protect your investments. And when you have a risky play like this, start putting limit orders on. So guys, I hope a lot of you who have invested in SPACs have also put some limit orders on just to protect, 10, 15% of your returns. So guys, now we're on to the question of the day part of the video, and this comes from Jennifer. She's saying she got into investing a little late and bought Tesla at 595 at all-time highs. She's not sure if she should sell off or wait for another bubble or ride the wave to 620. So thank you very much for sending this question in, Jennifer. Guys, do leave all your comments and questions down below. I read every single one. Guys, I've been investing for over 10 years. I'm here to share my support, share my knowledge, and protect your investments and make you guys some money. So with Tesla is a beast, right? Tesla is an animal of a company. They're the OG of the EV market, right? They're so advanced. They've got so much in their pipeline. And yes, in the short term, you're going to see some red, right? You're going to see some volatility, right? You might not see green in your portfolio investing, at a company at its all-time high. But long term, I believe Tesla can be a $1 trillion market cap company. Right now, they're about just over 500 billion. This would double their share price, right? In 5 years' time, they could be a $1 trillion company and you would have doubled your money, right? And if you dollar cost average into them over time, you're making a lot of money over time, right? This is where the market's going. The market is going to EV. The market has got support from governments. They've got regulatory support. They've got subsidy support. That is where the market is going. And if you attach that to a fantastic brand like a Tesla or a Neo, the future's looking amazing. Yeah, Tesla are going to do about 500 million deliveries this year. That's just going to creep up year over year, right? A lot of people are going to be switching to EV, and a lot of people are going to be forced to switch to EV, right? So Tesla is going to benefit from this. So my advice is just to hold that. And what you can do, you could either look into other industries, other sectors, and diversify your portfolio. So I've mentioned before that the tech sector, like the Apple, the Amazon, they are due for a boom, and it's going to catch a lot of people off guard. So look into that sector, start, allocating some dollars over there. Yeah, that's what you want to do. Make a nice, well-rounded, diversified portfolio. Now, the only way I would suggest selling is if, let's say, the roof of your house is going to fall down and you've allocated your last dollars to a company, a stock, then you might be forced to sell. But you don't do that. When you invest, try and invest with money that you don't want to touch for at least 12 months. Because then you could just let the company work, do its thing, and that should rise over that period of time. So guys, send in your questions down below. I'm answering every single question. I love reading your questions and comments, guys. So that brings us to the end of today's video. So thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate the watch. Do hit a like down below. It really, really helps the channel out. And do hit that subscribe button, become part of StockFlix. Become part of the first 1,000 subscribers at StockFlix. Guys, I post every single day. In fact, I post multiple times a day, giving you guys value on stocks, the best stocks, penny stocks, options, limit orders, Neo. So guys, stay tuned, consume the content, and go out there and make some money. Take care.